Hello, watched on your movie Madman, and I'm back. And today's Monday, so today I've got a new Blu-ray to show you today. Actually, it's not brand new because it's just new for me because I got it recently, but I'm going to show you because I'm nice. So today we're going to talk about The Toxic Avenger on Blu-ray. So I just watched this recently. In fact, I say that I watched this 3 times in 1 week just because of how much I actually enjoyed it. This is the first Toxic Avenger, the one that was released in 1984. The super violent superhero. Yeah, it's got a back cover. I can show you that. Oh, bit of boobs on the back cover there. Bit of violence on the back cover there. So that's quite exciting, isn't it? So we're gonna take the plastic off. Let's do that. Of course, nice looking steelbook this. Got some sticky bits to keep. Got some sticky bits to keep the J card on there as well. So we'll take them off. I'm just gonna fold that because it looks like it's gonna ruin it if I take it off. Of course, there's the alternate back cover for you, the back of the steelbook, should we say. Let's have a look inside as well, eh? Of course, so you got a nice Blu-ray in there. And there's the inside of the steelbook as well, the nice silhouetted shot of the Toxic Avenger from the end of the film. So that's quite exciting, isn't it? Pretty sure the transfer for this on Prime Video is HD, as is this. But I'm going to have a little look at this anyway, and I'll be back in a minute to tell you what it's like. Okay, so stay there and I'll be right back. Right, so the Toxic Avenger, eh? This is a nice looking Blu-ray. It basically looks pretty much the same as it does on Prime Video. So if you were to compare the two, they do look very similar. On here there is the alternate Japanese cut as well, which I haven't got round to watching yet, only in standard definition I might add. Naughty, but I do intend on having a little look at that as well. This film first piqued my interest probably a few months ago when I saw there was a remake being made. At that point I didn't know it was a remake until the 4K box for the original 4 came out, and Ken on Mid-Level Media was talking about the 4K for all 4 of them, and he mentioned about the first one being a lot of fun, and then the second one had a few pacing issues. The second one, to be fair, does have a few pacing issues. I mean, it's not a long film, but it just feels like a long film. There's nothing like sitting through a film for 1 hour and 45 minutes and you feel like it's 2.5 hours. But I still enjoyed the second one, to be fair. The first one is definitely better than the second one. It's definitely more violent. The first one, the effects are a lot better in the first one as well. But I did enjoy the second one as well. The second one's a lot more silly, a lot more funnier, I guess is a good way to put it, in a silly way, but it's still funny, it's still enjoyable. I really look forward to seeing what the remake of this is like, just to see how they've done it. I did hear that test screenings and festival showings of the remake didn't go very well. People didn't like it that much, which made me think maybe they have followed the tone of this, which is maybe why people didn't like it. But that doesn't put me off because I quite enjoyed the tone of this, so I'm still looking forward to watching the remake and seeing what the remake's like, so I look forward to that. But this original is really good. If you like a little cheesy 80s comedy, it's very obviously supposed to be a comedy. It's very slapstick, but it's also very brutal. It's almost like it was designed for children, and then every now and then something really violent happens and you're just like, oh, so this definitely isn't a kids film. There's loads of, it's basically porn with violence, I guess. There's loads of boobs and people having sex and really bad acting, and the voices look like they've been really badly dubbed and stuff like that, especially with with the Toxic Avenger himself, because like he walks around and he's all like, "Arr!" And then like when he starts speaking, he's like, "Hello, would you like a cup of tea?" and all this sort of thing. Like, so it's quite funny to see. To be fair, I really enjoyed it. Very made me think of Monty Python a little bit, just like a really long sketch with loads of violence and boobs. Yeah, Toxic Avenger for you. 80s comedy / superhero violent movie. Before you go, I wanted to show you a couple more slipcovers that I got recently. I got one for the first Evil Dead, because it was the only Evil Dead 4K I had that didn't have a slipcover, so I was quite happy to get a really nice slipcover for that. I mean, the back's the same as the back here, but we don't hold that against it, that doesn't matter. It's a nice all around nice slipcover, that. Really happy with that. Nice and blue, eh? Nice and blue. I also got a slipcover for the Gentleman, mainly because it was on the site to get slipcovers off of. So I got it because, you know, I wanted it, okay? But yeah, that was nice as well. And the back again, the back is the same. I'm pretty sure the guy that designs these just takes these covers and makes them into slipcovers, but that doesn't matter because it's still a slipcover at the end of the day. And you've got to love a slipcover, especially if you're a hardcore collector like I am. I'll say hardcore, softcore collector like I am. So I have got 3 more slipcovers on the way as well, so I'll show them off when I get them. But that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm hoping, secretly hoping tomorrow, that I'm going to have a really good Steelbook to show you. Don't get too excited about that though, especially if it's been delivered by Royal Mail. I might have to push it back a little bit and move things around, but I do plan to show you a really cool Steelbook tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are too. That's it for today though. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.